the product keyword. Product means multiplication. Other words we could use times. And then we have the product of. What of usually means is multiplication, but we already have multiplication in there. That of is just there. But sometimes of means multiply. For example, you could say 1/2 of 10. That means 1/2 times 10. So the product of 7 and W.
Is it just 7W? Because like 7 times W?
Yeah, I think here they want the multiplication, but normally we would just write 7W. You're exactly right. But I think for this one, because they have all these things, I think they actually want the symbol that goes there. Let's do this. And I think we'll do a few of these because they will change. 9, what does less than mean?
Is that subtract or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Exactly. Is subtraction. We could also say minus.
Take away from? I don't know.
Okay. Take away. Sure. Anything else? I'll leave some space. You never know. Okay. 9 less than X. This always confuses people.
X minus 9.
Excellent. People do 9 minus X because they want to do it in order.
Well, I thought X, like the variables had to be in the front or something like that.
They don't have to be any particular place. You could have variables never have to be first. I could say -2 plus X. That's the same as X minus 2. Basically, the sign refers to the number after it. And I wouldn't write +2 plus 3. I would just write 2 plus 3. We assume, unless there's a negative there, that it's a positive. Notice here that positive sign, this one right here, it goes to the X. So when I put X in front, X is positive. And the negative goes with the 2. So I can just say that's the same as X minus 2. But either way these are exactly equal. Adding, it doesn't really matter what order they're in because everything's positive. With subtracting, it does. With multiplication, it doesn't matter the order, but with division, it does.
So
okay.
It's kind of like for like 9 less than, since it's 9 less than, it's -9.
You
like
could say -9 plus X. What I would say here is X minus 9, but I'll actually put it in backwards for you. It should take it, no problem. Now, the same thing is true, like 2 times 3 is equal to 3 times 2.
Yes.
But 2 divided by 3 is not the same as 3 divided by 2. I think we're getting somewhere. So let's put in -9 plus X. It should take it. See? Same. I think I'd like to try a couple more because they'll probably change a little bit. What do you think more than is going to go with?
Adding.
Good. More than is addition. Also, if it says sum, that's addition. More than 8
plus B.
Sure. Or B plus 8, either one. We have division. Division, this is obviously divided by. But there's a few more that you may not know.
Can't you just put like fraction or something?
Well, a fraction is division, but you would probably say 4/5.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say fraction 4/5 unless it was some computer program that had that word in it. But you would say 4/5. That is exactly division. Perfect. Another one that you probably wouldn't think of is per. When you say miles per gallon, what you're saying, my car gets 20 miles for each gallon, 20 divided by 1. Or you could say, I get 40 miles per 2 gallons. That's the same, right? still 20 miles a gallon.
Yeah.
So it really is division. And another one you probably wouldn't know is ratio. I'm going to say this is X. And this one you have to get in the right order. Remember, division and subtraction have to be in the right order. X divided by 8 would be X divided by 8. You couldn't do it the other way. It would not work. Translate the sentence into an inequality. The easiest way, in my opinion, that you don't have to go around with alligator fingers is always remember, if I have that symbol, would you say that this is the smaller side of the symbol?
Yes.
And would you say that this is the bigger side of the symbol?
Yes.
That's all the clues you need.
Yeah.
So, like literally 1 is smaller than 2. Or I could say 2 is bigger than 1. It doesn't really matter as long as the bigger number goes on the bigger side of the symbol and the smaller number goes on the smaller side. Obviously, we use less than or greater than, but you can really just think about it as bigger and smaller. I think that might help. And then we have one more symbol. We have less than or equal and greater than or equal. And what's the difference? For example, can I say that 2 is less than 2?
Oh, no.
No, it's not true. 2 is not less than 2. But if I put this in, now it's a true statement. 2 is less than or equal to 2. Yeah, that's true. It's equal. It's not less than, but it's equal. It says the sum of 3 and y. When you see the sum of, this is kind of in parentheses, because we're going to sum the next thing that talks about. How would I write the sum of 3 and y?
Would it be 3 plus y?
Perfect.
Or y plus 3?
Either one. Perfect. When you see things like the sum of, whatever comes after it, think about it being in parentheses.
Okay.
And now it says is less than or equal.
So it'd have the little line under the...
Right. And so I put that there. And then 30. Oh, I know something that we didn't, I know what keyword that we didn't talk about. Hasn't shown up yet. Another keyword that has not shown up yet is, which means equal. And I don't think I put of, and I said it, I even said it out loud under multiplication, of. Often of means multiplication. So translate the sentence into an inequality. A number b divided by 6 is at least negative 25.
So if it's b divided by 6, it'd be b divided by 6 is at least negative 25. So at least, is that the same thing as the equal to, or?
Well, let's think about it. So if I said something is at least negative 25, what if I said, oh, that guy over there, he's at least 25? What do you think that would mean?
25 or older?
Yes, exactly. So do you think I would use less than or equal, greater than or equal?
Greater than or equal?
Let's figure out, first of all, b divided by 6. Well, that's b. And we're going to use a fraction because notice there's no division sign. Divided by 6. b divided by 6 is at least negative 25. That means it could be negative 25.
Negative 24, negative 20.
Good. Absolutely. That's a great way to look at it. I'm going to just draw a number line here. Number lines are really helpful very often, and they'll be helpful a lot in this class. Even sometimes when I do things, maybe I won't draw the number line, but I picture the number line in my head. Please draw it. I have a lot more practice. If it's at least negative 25, every number to the right of this is going to be included. including negative 25. B over 6 is at least negative 25 means, well, B over 6 could be negative 25, negative 24, negative 23. And I said, okay, so that means that B over 6 to be less than negative 25 would have to be negative 26. Yeah, that's no good. I want it to be going the other way, don't I? So this says that this B over 6 could be equal to negative 25, or it can be bigger. It can be negative 24, negative. That's what we wanted it to do. We have the sum of 9 and C is greater than 18. C plus 9. Okay.
The sum of 3 and Y. Oh, so it'd be 9 plus C.
Well, C plus 9 is perfectly fine. Either way, it doesn't matter. I want to get this symbol right. The less than, greater than, less than or equal, greater than or equal symbol right next. C plus 9, 9 plus C, whichever you like, I don't care. And then we have 18. And we have, pretend we have a box in the middle. Which side should be bigger?
Well, I mean, 18's bigger, but we don't know what 9 plus.
How do you know 18's bigger? We don't know what C is. 18's bigger than what? Because C could be a million, then C would be bigger. C
so
would it? Go ahead.
Would it be the fourth one, like
this one right here? If this is the one you're talking about, greater than or equal, you're close.
But because it doesn't equal, right? So
right.
So then it'd be the top one. Yeah.
Can you see that the bigger side goes to the bigger side? Yeah. We want C plus 9 to be bigger than 18. When you read word problems in general, no matter where if it's in this class or in your follow-up classes, I'm trying to teach you how to break.
It'd be 7, and then it'd be the